If you've always been the capable one, the reliable one, the one people turn to when things fall apart, there's something I want to say out loud. Being capable comes with a cost, and most people don't realize they're paying it until they're exhausted in a way that rest doesn't touch. I should know. This was me. The capable one is the individual who figures things out. They hold it all together, doesn't fall apart publicly, and gets things done when others can't. You're praised for this. You're trusted because of it. You're often admired. But what no one talks about is what it trains your nervous system to believe. When you are the capable one, you learn very early that your needs come last because there's always something more important. Someone else who needs you, a situation that would fall apart if you didn't step in. So you adapt, you become self sufficient, you minimize your own feelings. You learn to cope quietly, not because you're strong, but because you had to be coping quietly. Here's that hidden pattern. The capable one doesn't ask for help until they're already drowning. And even then, they often don't let themselves receive the help because needing support feels unsafe. It feels indulgent or irresponsible or weak. So you stay in control. And control becomes the substitute for safety. So over time, this creates a specific kind of burnout, not the dramatic kind, but the quiet kind. The kind where you're still functioning, you're still achieving, you're still showing up, but something inside you feels empty, flat, or chronically tired. Not physically, though can be that as well, but existentially. And this is the cost of being the capable one. You become very good at holding others and very disconnected from being held. You become the emotional anchor and quietly unanchored inside yourself. Let me name something clearly. The capable one learned that falling apart wasn't allowed. Emotions slowed things down. Being dependable kept you safe. Being easygoing made you lovable. So your nervous system learned, I am safest when I don't need much. And that belief doesn't disappear with success, it just gets more sophisticated. This is why so many capable people struggle to receive care and they feel uncomfortable resting and they downplay their own exhaustion. Ever heard what FINE stands for? F, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. People feel guilty asking for support and they stay in roles that drain them, not because they're unaware, but because their identity is built around coping. And here's the hardest truth: when you're the capable one, people stop checking in on you to ask how you are. They just assume you're fine. That's what you say. And you often help maintain that illusion because it feels safer than risking disappointment. But your body knows the truth. It holds the tension, the vigilance, the over responsibility, and eventually it asks for a different way. Not through collapse, through discomfort, through restlessness, through burnout, through often mysterious bodily symptoms, and through that quiet question: who am I if I stop holding everything together? Here's the reframe that changes things. Your capacity was never the problem. The cost came from never being allowed to have needs. And that can change, not by becoming less capable, but by letting capability stop being your armor. Healing for the capable one is not about learning to do less. It's about learning to be supported without self abandonment, to let someone else hold the weight without feeling like something bad will happen. If this resonates, I want you to hear this. You don't have to give up who you are. to stop carrying everything alone. You just have to let safety exist in relationship, not just in control. That's the work I do now, helping capable, high functioning people step out of survival competence and into embodied support, clarity, and self trust. If you've watched this whole series, you might recognize the pattern now. You were trained. Rest didn't work because safety was missing. Self trust was overridden and capability became the strategy. None of this is personal failure, it's adaptation. And adaptations can be updated. If this landed, stay with the channel. These conversations are about dismantling survival identities and rebuilding a life that doesn't require you to disappear to function. You don't have to stop being capable. You just don't have to carry everything alone anymore.